Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan Weinberger here, CEO of Morpheus.Network. I'm on a special call today, special video with two awesome people. I'm here with my co-founder, Noah Meppel, as well as Roger Crook, former CEO of DHL Global Forwarding. Awesome to have you on the call today, guys. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Dan. Hi, Noah. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Dan and Roger, great to see you guys.
Fantastic. So what we're doing today actually is Noam is going to demonstrate our brand new secure access system. We have this set up for a client that is very excited about the platform, and it really shows off the platform's functionality and flexibility. So Noam, on that note, I'll let you take it over and show us this amazing system.
Yeah, with pleasure. This is a feature that I'm very, very excited about. And the reason is because of why we're doing this. This started with a company in South America. They saw our platform and was amazed at what we're doing and the technologies that we're using. And they said to us, Dan, Noam, we have a problem. We have a trucking park in South America. And every day there's 200, 300 trucks that need to come into our trucking park and leave our trucking park. And at the moment, it's a very slow process because a truck drives up to a security guard and has to give manual documents, has to show a driver's license and a whole bunch of documentation before they're allowed to enter the park. So this is a very slow manual process. And at Morpheus.Network, what we're focused on is optimizing global trade, optimizing the global supply chain. So we knew that if we could help trucks enter and exit this trucking park a lot faster, it's just going to help increase the pace of
Absolutely.
supply.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let me share my screen. I'm excited to show you what we got. So this is the interface you've seen many, many, many times, right? Custom workflows or documentation. But right now I'm going to log out of this screen. And I'm going to log in using a different username. Now, what's amazing is that this is the exact same platform, but you can see that the interface has been customized for this customer. So what are we looking at? Right now, you can see this is a dashboard, and this is a dashboard for a dispatcher. A dispatcher would work at one of these companies. They typically own a number of trucks. They typically work with a number of drivers. And so every morning, this dispatcher will log into the platform and set up a delivery with one of their trucks and one of their drivers. So on the dashboard, you can see a number of drivers here.
Right.
Down below, you can see a number of different trucks and their license plate.
Absolutely.
And down below, you can see a list of existing or previous deliveries. Now, this is all sample data, of course, for the purpose of today's demo. Let's go into the drivers section. Adding a new driver is very easy. You can click on New Driver, add all their details, including uploading a driver's license and a driver's photo. If we go into the truck section, the process is very similar. You can click on New Truck, add in the license plate and an actual photo of the truck. So that's all very easy to use. So let's go back to the dashboard and let's click on a new delivery. So again, this would be the dispatcher every morning setting up their deliveries. So they can select the park name, who is actually sending the shipment. So we'll say ABC Inc. The company that's receiving it, BCA Inc. we'll say. The truck driver. So we can select a list of the existing truck drivers. We'll select John and the truck that John drives. And we also have the ability to save data or write data to different blockchains or sidechains. At the moment, we'll keep it to the default. And now we can upload any of the documentation that we need. So I'll select this sample BOL or bill of lading. And of course, we can upload as many documents as we need. Now, down below, you see a QR code. We have the Morpheus.Network logo embedded right into the QR code. Now, what this does is that once all the documents are uploaded and the shipment has been set up, this QR code is sent through an email or a text message directly to the truck driver. So when the truck driver drives up to the security guard, all he or she needs to do is show the QR code to the security guard. The security guard can scan the QR code, and then all the documentations immediately show up on his screen for him to approve or deny. And we'll look at that process in just one moment. So let's save those changes. And then if we go down our list, we can see a list of the deliveries that we've set up, including the one that I've set up right now. This can all be searched very, very easily, of course. So if we look at the delivery we just set up, the status is orange. So this is a delivery which has not been approved, or this truck has not yet been granted access to the park. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. And now I'm going to log back in as if I was the security guard. So every morning, the security guard can log into the exact same system, have it available on his screen, and he'll see a list of all the trucks from all the different companies who are looking to gain access to the park. So as each truck arrives at the park, they show that QR code, and then the security guard will see all the relevant information and documents. So let's look at that delivery I just set up. And here we can see a picture of the driver's license, so the security guard can make sure that the person is actually the person driving the truck. We can see the company name, the license plate, the dispatcher phone number in case they need to call the dispatcher. And so let's say this truck drives up and the security guard is not familiar with that license plate. They can click on the license plate to see a history of all the deliveries. So they can say, oh yes, this truck comes here every day at 5 o'clock. We always grant him access. So this is probably a okay truck to approve. Let's take a look at that document. So you can see the document, and this screen typically will have 5, 6, 7, 8 documents. And finally, the security guard can deny the delivery or approve the delivery. If they approve the delivery, it's just one click, and then they can send the truck through to the park. So as you can see, compared to the traditional method, which was tons of papers, often contained errors, or they forget to bring certain papers, you can see this is automated. And behind the scenes, we're using blockchain, we're using IoT. In our roadmap, we're actually using OCR to automatically take a picture of the license plate. So a lot of advanced technologies behind the scene in a very easy to use, simple interface. So that's the demo I wanted to share with you today.
So, well, it's awesome. I mean, it's really fantastic. One question. So the dispatcher is the guy who's basically checking to ensure all the documentation is correct before approving the truck to leave the shipper.
That's right. What's great about using the platform is that we're showing you just the upload of the actual documentation, and then the security guard, which we call the security guard, but it could be the administrator's office receiving those documents and approving that truck. They can actually use the platform to actually create and generate those documents in the first place, right? So that's sort of connecting the pieces with the different flexibility of the platform. But once again, using the simple secure access system, having it so as Noah mentioned, we're using a QR code system, which is super easy to implement. There's no hardware, no real software, anything like that to install. So it's super easy just to get it going. But OCR really automating that process by having the license plates itself function as that trigger instead of a QR code. So there's no human interaction whatsoever. An entire soft border system I know we've had a couple people approach us about a system that would sort of be a soft border that can work. What's happening right now in the UK with Brexit, and thinking of a system that can work without disrupting sort of like the whole trucking industry and transport industry and import export in that region. So we feel like that's a very interesting approach to it. Is using technology to solve those sort of problems.
Absolutely, and I think it's great demo. Thank you very much. So yeah, very.
We're losing you a little bit there, Roger. No, I agree, Noam. That was an awesome demonstration, and really we're looking forward to sort of putting those transactions, live in the real world and showing people that on the actual ground as opposed to just a demonstration. So that'll be coming up shortly as well. And aside from that, I just want to thank both of you guys for taking the time today. I know that, Roger, you are traveling right now in the U.S., so I want you to continue your travels and stay healthy, of course. And Noam, take care of your family, and we'll be talking soon, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Norm, for the demonstration. It's really fantastic, and congratulations, and I wish you great success with it. And thanks, Dan. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Roger. Yeah, thanks for taking time as usual. And Dan, always great to chat with you. See you guys.
Okay.
Have a great day, everyone.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Awesome.